Hello and welcome back to London Beautiful Life, starring your host, Azadeh Hutson, and the wonderful Celeb MTV X on the Beach cast. I hear you are a bit of a musical genius, a bit of a pianist.
There's a little bit of techers there and there. Not a lot of people know that, so you've done your research.
I've done my research. I have. Yeah.
Okay.
Can we expect a bit of John Legend or?
I don't know, but those are high boots. But I can give you a bit of Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Yeah,
I like that.
You play piano as well, innit?
I cannot play the piano at all. No, not at all. Not at all. Absolutely not. Absolutely. I would love that.
I'll teach you.
I would love that. So, are you a big fan of ex-celebrity on the beach?
Yes, I am. Do you know what? I'm not going to lie. I hadn't watched the show too much, but obviously coming onto the show, I watched the season 1. It was interesting watching how, people operate around their exes. So I was looking forward to the opportunity to be in that kind of environment and see how I do.
And for someone who's been a contestant in a former show, would you say that this is more suited for you, or what would you have preferred to have done, this or Love Island?
You know what? I think they're both around about the same. I think honestly, both experiences were the same except this one, my exes. Or ex, you're gonna have to watch
I know.
what in the show. So yeah.
Aside from looking gorgeous tonight and lovely Barnet, I like your locks. Are you a big fan of X on the Beach?
Never heard of it. I'm joking. I am, yeah. I've watched it for many years. I mean, it's literally, so when I was younger, the biggest shows on telly were Towie and X on the Beach. So obviously, naturally, you kind of watch them. But yeah, it's been going for ages, isn't it? It's like EastEnders now. That is literally like part of British telly.
Dinosaur.
It is.
Dinosaur.
But it's good though. It stayed fresh. I think the celeb ones are awesome too. So I'm looking forward to seeing tonight.
So do you have a favourite cast member thus far?
Yes, Kori. Kori's my boy. I'm backing him, man. Yeah.
And why Kori?
Because I know him. And he's such a safe guy. And I feel like the show he was on originally, Too Hot to Handle, it's a show where, the boys are kind of like boys.
Did you know him before the show? Or No,
I've met him since. I've met him after, met him in the industry and stuff. Okay. But I know what he's really like, and he's actually a really nice guy. So I hope, fingers crossed, it comes out on this show how much of a nice dude he actually is.
Kori, I hear you have a very interesting foot fetish. Is that true?
I wouldn't call it a foot fetish. I knew this line would get me somewhere. I wouldn't call it a foot fetish. I just appreciate
You said you have a type.
Feet. Yeah, I've got a type.
And what is your type?
Well groomed. I don't know. I think
What's the perfect foot size?
I don't have a favourite foot size.
Okay, thank God.
Smaller the better.
God, don't look at mine then. So Kori, can you give us any gossip from this series? Is there any drama? Are there any brawls? Can we expect any fights or?
The main gossip I can tell you, probably the biggest bed hopper in the villa was Lockie.
That doesn't surprise me.
He went from Nathan to me to a few other people. I don't know what I can tell you. There's only I haven't even seen it myself. I haven't seen anything yet.
Nathan, I have to be honest, I did stalk your video pre-X on the Beach, and you did mention something about your ex, Tommy, who was a bit of a
Shit, Sarah.
A guy that likes drama and someone that appears everywhere.
And gets everywhere where a fart wouldn't fit. Yeah.
Please tell me he's not here tonight.
No, he's not.
Okay, thank God. Okay, thank God.
Let's hope not.
Tommy's been unfollowed.
Yeah, I asked Nathan to find me to unfollow. Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about your relationship now. Declan, were you on the show?
Yeah, so I came out as Nathan's ex. We had a lot of unfinished business, and it kind of fizzled out before it could actually get anywhere with lockdown and COVID, and Nathan acting a little bit crazy at times. And now we've rekindled, and I think it was really good for me to come on the show and us to be together in that environment and to test us. And I feel like we've gone through about what a couple would go through in a year's time, just a week in that villa.
3 weeks,
it was intense.
How amazing is that? So do you mind me asking personally, how long have you been together pre-show and after show?
So before it was on and off for about I'll lie about this because do you know when you get deluded?
In his head.
So in my head, I would have said we were.
Nathan, you.
So
Never.
Never.
I would have said we were together for a year, but it wasn't.
No.
I would probably say about dating for about 2-3 months.
Yeah.
And then it fizzled out. Then we kind of started talking again, and then I went next. Then obviously he came out. But he actually, do you know when you just said about the Tommy drama?
Yes.
It was about him.
Right. You're both excited about the launch of X on the Beach.
I am. I absolutely love it. I've been a fan for a very, very long time. So I love the drama. I love the sexy people in there. So it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I also think it's got a very good lineup. So I think a lot of things will be going on. So I'm excited.
Who's your favourite out of the lineup, out of interest?
I mean, my girl Lexi is on it, so really excited about that.
What can we expect from Lexi this year? Is there going to be any fights or drama or?
I think just truths, home truths.
Yeah.
That's why the exes come on, to set home truths right.
Absolutely. And what about you, AJ?
Oh, favourites. Oh, God, there's quite a few in there, actually. Do you know what? I know quite a lot of people that are going on this, so I can't really pick a favourite, but do you know what? With the lineup that's in there is going to be explosive, I can tell.
Yeah.
So it's going to be good.
And can you see yourself on this show? Or?
Oh my God, get me and my ex on there, 100%. Rob, I'm coming for you, babes.
How many exes can we expect to see out of interest?
My ex was on Too Hot to Handle last year, so I'm just like, get him on there. Thank you very much.
She's literally gagging to go on the show.
AJ, I feel like you won't take any.
I won't take any prisoners. Hell no. I'm here to get all the truths
I feel
out.
like we need to get you on a show next year, 100%, right?
Yeah, come on. MTV, hit me up, babies.
Sadly, none of my exes are interesting enough, so I don't think I'd make the cut.
No, my ex ain't interested enough. Is still in. I just want to get him on there.
Brilliant. That is brilliant.
Did you know what you were signing up for when you interviewed us?
Who do you think on X on the Beach from this series, 2022,
Yeah.
who's the first person that's going to have a bit of rumpy pumpy?
My boy Kori,
Why?
because he.
Is he ruthless? Is he
Nah,
ruthless?
look, Corey's got game. Corey's a decent. He's probably the best looking fella in there. He's got game. The girls love him. I reckon he'll put it on someone straight away.
How soon? First week, second week, third week?
12th minute, something like that. Maybe 15 minutes if you're lucky.
Okay, and what about the girls? Do you know any of them? Or?
Yeah, I know most of them.
Who?
All of them. I don't know. They're all feisty. All the girls that have gone in there, really. Like, there's. Yeah, I don't really want to.
Okay.
I don't really want to say too much, but I know there's
you don't
some
want to
feisty
expose
girls
them.
in there.
Hello, Richard. I hear you've become a bit of a TikTok star during lockdown. Is that right?
No, me? Yeah, it was a bit, I don't know, it was a bit fluky. I think I just quit my job and thought, hey, let me just run around in unicorn slippers and see what happens. And it happened. So, yeah.
Unicorn slippers.
Yeah, and I think a lot of men don't, appreciate that, we're allowed to be feminine and a bit cozy when we're indoors. And they were my ex's slippers and I kept them. They light up in the dark and they made me famous. So, yeah, just kept them on and kept them.
I need to see these videos.
You know what it was? I think what a lot of people liked about it was me showing that I was comfortable.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes on Instagram, a lot of people are sort of kind of like, don't show that side to them because it's quite a pretentious platform where I feel like TikTok's a little bit more, right, time to show your personality, trying to be a little bit honest. And I think because I had a missus, I weren't really trying to get any attention from females as well, so I didn't care.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people like the didn't care attitude, and here I am.
And you're not together anymore?
We are still together.
Oh, you're still together. I was thinking you might need to be on a next X on the Beach.
You know what it is? This is so funny. So I spoke to Chet Skett today, who was actually been on the X on the Beach show because obviously he handles Faded. And he got sent one of my videos today and I was just like, oh my God. And I was like, it's so weird you're messaging me because I'm going to an X on the Beach screening today. So it was a funny conversation. It was good though.
Is there anyone else you're interested to see on the show?
Yeah, so my boy Theo's up there as well.
Okay.
He's on the show.
Yeah.
Trying to think who else. I think that's about it, to be fair. Yeah, that's about it really. It was mainly just Kori.
Yeah.
But yeah, my boy Theo's here as well. He's on the show.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what he does on the show as well.
And how well do you know Kori? Can you expect him, what are you expecting from him from the show? Do you expect to see any drama, any...
He kind of gave me the inside scoop. Do you know what I mean?
What did he tell you? Tell us.
I can't say anything, do you know what I mean? But I would say watch it and find out. You're going to see a different side to Kori.
Okay.
You're going to see a different side to Kori. Everyone has this kind of stigma about him from before.
Yeah.
But you'll definitely see a different side to him.
Okay. Very good. Very interesting.
Say
Okay,
too
you don't
much,
want to spoil it.
but-
No, I totally get
yeah.
that. Are you a fan of X on the Beach?
Yes, I haven't watched it actually since the last one. I know a few of the guys on there. I think Michael. You remember Michael on the last one?
I don't know. I was just going to ask you who you might know out of the show.
On this show? Yeah, Nathan. So I'm really good friends with Nathan actually.
Okay. And how do you know Nathan out of interest?
We met. Where did I meet Nathan? I met Nathan at an event in Newcastle when Sam Gowland was fighting for some UFC thing. And ever since we met Nathan, we just sort of got on really, really well. Even my best mate James. So we're always like trying to get. When he's in London, we're trying to see him and stuff. So he messaged me tonight saying, "Make sure you come down." So yeah, I know Nathan really well.
He's a really cool guy just to get on with, isn't he? He's like quite easygoing.
You have to know him though, right?
Yeah. You don't want to get on the wrong side of him?
He can be a bit much.
How long have you guys been together out of interest?
Over 3 years now, almost 4 years. So
Yeah, 4 years this year.
This is longer than my husband and I.
Is that
Actually, I'm not joking.
And everyone says to us, as soon as we got together, they're like, give it 3 months, 6 months, max.
That is serious. I'm really sorry, but
a better one, and we thought, well, we'll just go as long as we can. And
I'm really sorry, but in the entertainment industry, in the celeb industry, 3 years is like unheard of. Unheard of. Right?
Well, I know we've done well. Like we survived COVID. Obviously, don't want to talk about that, but anyway, we survived that. We got through that. And I think we can get through that. We can get through anything. So.
And if we can live together, then that is shocking because the things you do, I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, she can
and if I can deal with that, I can deal with anything.
I totally agree. And look, listen, you both look like the most amazing couple together. I honestly think you're both very well suited. And I really hope we get to see marriage and kids on the cards. Do you think that might be?
Well, absolutely for me, but.
Maybe just not. Not just yet. Not just yet.
Okay. Well, guys, look, listen. Thank you very much for coming. I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this little discussion.
I think you need a water as well. No more tequila.
No more tequila. It's prosecco.